There are several members of the A Different World cast who have died, and the actors who have passed away after appearing on the NBC sitcom shows how high the caliber of talent in the show truly was. Airing between 1987 and 1993, A Different World was a spin-off of The Cosby Show that went on to gain a solid following in its own right. Jasmine Guy led the cast as Whitley Gilbert Wayne, and the show followed her life at the fictional Hillman College. In the years following the cancellation of the 1990 sitcom A Different World in 1993, several former cast members have passed away. Some were recurring presences on the show, whereas others were guest stars who only appeared in single episodes. However, each member of the A Different World cast who has died left with an incredible career behind them, highlighting how important the performances of the actors in the sitcom were for cementing its legacy. Lou Myers passed away February 2013, aged 77. Actor, a prolific actor before joining the cast of A Different World in Season 2, Lou Myers is still best known for playing Vernon Gaines in the NBC sitcom. However, he had a hit Broadway career too, first appearing in the 1975 run of The First Breeze of Summer, and was an original cast member for many August Wilson plays like Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. Lou Myers died in 2013 after complications with pneumonia, aged 77. Role: Lou Myers played Vernon Gaines in A Different World, joining the sitcom in Season 2 to debut in the episode 2 Gentlemen of Hillman. The owner of Hillman College restaurant The Pit went on to appear in 88 episodes of the show, and was one of the more popular characters despite being incredibly grouchy. However, his gruff exterior was just a front, and over many conversations with characters like Kim, who worked for him, it became clear he was a complex individual deep down. Diane Carroll passed away October 2019, aged 84. Actor, Diane Carroll, who played Marion in A Different World, passed away in 2019 after a long struggle with great cancer which was first diagnosed in 1997. Carroll was one of the most critically acclaimed members of the A Different World cast, and had won a Golden Globe and Tony Award in addition to receiving 5 Emmy nominations. Outside of A Different World, Diane Carroll is most remembered for her appearance in classic movies like 1974's Claudine and 1961's Paris Blues role. As Marion Gilbert, Diane Carroll appeared in 7 episodes of A Different World, and was always hilarious. Marion was Whitley Gilbert Wayne's mom and an extremely nosy and judgmental socialite. It's hard to imagine anyone other than Carroll as the incredibly charismatic middle-class character, and the late actor truly made the role her own. She first appeared in Season 2's For She's Only a Bird in a Gilded Cage, with Marion's final episode being When One Door Closes. Part 2 in Season 6. Rosalind Cash passed away October 1995, aged 56. Actor, the first A Different World cast member to pass away was Rosalind Cash in 1995. Like Diane Carroll, Cash passed away from cancer, though at the much younger age of 56. She was still active when she passed away, and was portraying Mary in General Hospital on ABC at the time of her death. Outside of playing Dean Hughes in A Different World, Rosalind Cash is also known for her work in sci-fi movies such as 1971's The Omega Man role. Rosalind Cash only appeared in 4 episodes of A Different World as Dean Hughes. A serious character who needed to be an intimidating presence, Cash tapped into her stage work in plays like Shakespeare's King Lear to give the recurring sitcom role the gravitas needed. While not one of the most central A Different World characters, Rosalind Cash's Dean Hughes was definitely among the more memorable. Ron O'Neal passed away January 2004, aged 66. Actor, A Different World cast member Ron O'Neal is fondly remembered for his prevalence in the blaxploitation film movement, especially due to his role as cocaine dealer Youngblood Priest in 1972's Superfly. His career started on Broadway before moving to screen roles in the 1970s. He also turned his hand to writing and directing, helming the 1973 Superfly sequel Superfly TNT in 1973. O'Neal died in 2004 after a battle with pancreatic cancer that lasted 4 years. Ron O'Neal played Whitley's father Mercer on A Different World, and while his character was married, and then divorced, from Diane Carroll's Marion, the two couldn't be more different. O'Neal only appeared in 4 episodes of the show, and wasn't as integral a presence as Marion, though thanks to the actor's considerable talent, the character was both memorable and helped add emotional depth to the adult Whitley. Robert Guillaume passed away October 2007, aged 89. Actor, Robert Guillaume was among the most acclaimed members of the A Different World cast, and like Diane Carroll had won several awards including a Grammy and 2 Emmys. Playing Dean Winston and Professor Murphy in A Different World isn't what Guillaume is most known for either. Playing Benson Du Bois in Soap and Benson, as well as voicing Rafiki in The Lion King remain career highlights. He also made history as the first black actor to play the Phantom in The Phantom of the Opera before he died in 2017. despite his high level of acclaim, Robert Guillaume only appeared in 3 episodes of A Different World, and portrayed 2 characters. Guillaume played Dean Winston for a single episode and Professor Murphy twice in the sitcom, with Winston being a history teacher and Murphy teaching Kim medicine. Of all the esteemed actor's roles and appearances, it's among his most minor. Ted Ross passed away September 2002, aged 68. Actor, the late Ted Ross's career was defined by playing the Lion in Louise, a role he received a Tony Award for during the 1975 Broadway run of the show. He appeared in the same role in the 1978 movie, though this and A Different World are far from his only career highlights. He also played Bitterman in the 1981 rom-com Arthur, and his final movie role before he passed away in 2002 was 1991's The Fisher King. Ross suffered a stroke in 1998, and it was complications from this that eventually led to his passing.